In this video I will try to get a platinum trophy in a game called Trek to Yomi. This game was free on PlayStation Plus Essentials. It is about Japanese culture and samurais, both of which I really like. And I mean, how hard could it be to get a platinum trophy in this game? If you like platinum trophy content like this, please leave a like and subscribe because I'm trying to hit 100 subs before the end of the year. Step 1 for me was beating the game on the one difficulty, which is in this game equivalent of a hard difficulty. And this step almost made me quit already at the start. Don't get me wrong, I really like this game. I like the visuals, I like the gameplay, and I like the story. But the one difficulty really pushed me to my limits. The problem was not killing an individual enemy, because if you remember his attacking patterns, it is easy. The problem is when you're in some specific parts of the game you get swarmed by enemies. They deal to you massive damage and it's literally impossible to fight them all at once. So this step for me would went like this. I would be killed a large number of times at the same part of the game. I would quit, then after a day has passed I would return to this game and finally manage to beat that specific part of the game where I was struggling. During this step, I will get trophies for beating every chapter in the game. There are 7 chapters, so 7 trophies. My favorite chapter was chapter 6, I really liked how that chapter looked like. The story for me was okay. It is about you getting killed by bandits and you try to escape the afterlife to get revenge on the bandits. At the end of every chapter there is a boss fight. If you manage to beat that boss without getting hit, you would also get a trophy. In this step I didn't only manage to beat without getting hit bosses from chapter 3 and chapter 7. During this step I went for 2 collectible trophies. First one was a trophy for collecting all the collectibles, second one was a trophy for collecting all the upgrades. All the collectibles I managed to get easily, but the trophy for collecting all the upgrades didn't pop. I started to panic, but in the second step, when I collected like the 5th upgrade, the trophy popped. For getting all the collectibles, I want to thank a channel named Missable Content. He made an excellent video for getting all the collectibles and upgrades. Also, during this, I managed to get a trophy for killing my first enemy, for collecting my first upgrade, completing the game with the Path of Fury, executing 50 successful counters, and for killing 10 enemies without using a weapon. So I ended this step with 20 trophies. So step 2 for me was beating the game on Kensei difficulty, which was much easier than beating the game on the Ronin difficulty. Let me teach you about Kensei difficulty. Kensei difficulty is supposed to be the hardest difficulty in this game, but it's really not. In this difficulty you get killed with 1 hit, all the enemies get killed with 1 hit, except bosses. But I think that their health bar is a little bit lower. So this difficulty, at least for me, was very easy. During this step I also used the opportunity to get trophy Big Bertha, which is for killing enemies with Ozutsu, which is like a handheld cannon. Also during this step I managed to kill chapter 7 boss without getting hit, and also I ended this playthrough with Path of Love. So I ended this step 2 with 24 trophies. So step 3 for me was basic cleanup. The hardest 2 trophies of this step are trophies for killing the chapter 3 boss and killing him without getting hit. This trophy is hard because chapter 3 boss is not supposed to be beaten. He is very annoying, he hits like a train and has some unpredictable moves. The way I have beaten his is I would parry his first attack with L1, then while he was stunned I would hit him with 2 heavy attacks by pressing triangle 2 times. Then I will roll away from him with a circle. After that I will just hold the L1 button when he starts to attack me and he would eventually get tired and move away from me. Then I will just repeat the process. During this step I would also get trophies for performing 50 finishers and completing the game with Path of Duty. And I finally managed to get a platinum trophy in Trek to Yomi. Platinum trophy for this game was very difficult. Probably the most difficult platinum trophy that I've ever got. But I still enjoy this game and I'm recommending this game to everyone who loves samurais and Japanese culture. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.